What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today it's gonna be like a little quick video. It's not gonna be anything too long, but I'm pretty much gonna show you guys my wash day routine because today is wash day. All right, you guys, so basically, oh Lord, look at my hair. It's like matted down. That's crazy. But anyways, so basically what I'm doing right here is taking that braid that I had on the side out because I had my natural hair poofed out or whatever. So basically just taking that out, and I like to comb my hair out, make sure that it is fully combed out really good before I wash it, because you definitely do not want to wash, oh Lord, sis. But so you definitely don't want to wash your hair and it's not combed out, because that is not a good combination, causes more tangles. So I like to make sure that it is completely combed out really good. But the brush that I'm using is a detangling brush. You can get it at Walmart. The separation in the teeth, it makes it really easy for you to comb through your hair with it and doesn't make it difficult. Now, don't do like I did and started at the roots of my hair and comb my way down. Make sure you always start from the ends and work your way up to the roots. Start from the ends, go to the roots, because you don't want to get extra tangles in it, because it is horrible. It's not a good combination. It really isn't. So yeah, right here, like I said, I'm just making sure that it is combed out really good before I go into what I'm doing. So basically I'm going to be doing a well, right here I'm like sectioning my hair to make sure that I get the back combed out too as well, because it's really thick. You see, I took the initiative to actually be smart and start from my ends, unlike I did when I first started. Like, I started from the roots, and you see how that worked. So but basically I'm going to be doing a clay mask on my hair before I actually start washing it. So yeah, still coming. All right, so I be having a whole concert going on in my head or whatever. I really do. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna be doing a clay mask on my hair. So I used Mielle Rice Water clay mask on my head, and I really like her products. Her products are really good. So yeah, the Mielle Organics rice water clay mask I always do on my hair, like maybe every other month or so, because it's not something that you really need to do every time you wash your hair. So for me, I got clips and a comb and everything, because I like to part my hair in 4 sections and work in sections. So right here I'm just gonna part my hair into the 4 sections, and then I'm gonna, after I part it into the 4 sections, then that's when I start my process of doing my rice water clay mask. So basically, right here I'm just twisting it to get it out the way, to get my 4 sections, and then I will start on my clay mask. So basically I'm gonna like speed this part up, because there isn't really much that you need to talk about right here. So I'm going to speed this part up, because it's pretty much explanatory on how to put the mask in your hair. So I'm gonna let this clay mask sit in my head for, I'm gonna say about 10 minutes, and we'll get back when it's wash time. Alright, so now it is time to wash it out. So basically what I do is when you test the water, you don't want to test the water with like your hand, the tip of your fingers or anything like that. You always test the water with the inside of your wrist, because the inside of your wrist and your scalp basically has the same feeling. So whatever you feel on your wrist is what you're going to feel when you stick your head in the water. So you always want to test your water that way just to make sure it's the right temp. So right now I'm just taking these braids out so that I can wash this clay mask out my head. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing right there. So smart tip. When washing your hair, always make sure that you rinse it pretty good for at least maybe a minute before you want to do the shampoo, because you always want to make sure you get it all out really good before you shampoo your hair. So you want to rinse at least a minute or two. You always make sure you want to, rinse really good. Like some people like, why you rinse it so long? But you want to make sure that you rinse really good, because you don't want to leave any extra residue in, which, I mean, being that you are going to shampoo your hair after this, it might be all right, but so you just want to make sure that you rinse for at least a minute. So let's get some rinsing. Y'all want me to sing y'all a song? Nah, I ain't gonna sing y'all a song. My singing ain't all that. So right here, I'm just draining the water out of my hair. So the shampoo I use is the Mielle Organics Rosemary Mint and Strengthening Shampoo. When I tell y'all this stuff is so good. The mint. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all why I opened this and closed it back. Cause y'all probably like, why did you open it and then close it back? So basically, I went and bought more because I'm almost out of shampoo. So there was only a little bit in the bottle. So I'm just thinking like maybe I should just open it and pour it in my hand. But when I opened it, I realized that it really wasn't. It was a little bit, but it wasn't that little of shampoo in there. So that's why I closed it back and just pumped it out. But when you shampooing your hair, balls of your fingers, don't scratch, because you don't want to like scratch your scalp, and then when you put water in it, when you put water to a cut, it don't feel good. So you always use the balls of your finger. Tip right here, I'm showing y'all the suds on my hand. So as y'all can see, there's suds there, but they aren't really big. So what that means is that pretty much my hair is still kind of dirty. So I'm going to do a second wash to make sure I get it really clean. That's how you know if your hair is clean or dirty, by the suds. Like if it's a whole lot of suds, then your hair is really clean. If it's a little like what I have on my hands, then your hair really isn't that clean. So you might want to do a second go around of shampooing. So that's what I did here. I did a second round of shampooing and everything, because the suds wasn't to my liking. So I'm going to do a second round. That means my hair still was a little bit oily or dirty. Probably was more oily than dirty, because I really didn't put much product in my hair. I try not to, because I'm trying to, get it back strengthened and back to what it used to be. So I try not to put too much heat or too much product in my head. So we're going to do a second round of shampooing to make sure that I get it out really, really clean. And I always make sure that I get as much water squirts out my head as I can, because when I'm like lifting my head, water be dripping everywhere. It's a mess. So yeah, I always try to make sure that I squeeze as much of the excess water out my head as I can. So if you look at my hands and you see that there's way more suds than there was the first time, that lets you know that my hair is actually cleaner than what it was when I washed it the first time. So that's why you always want to make sure you do a second go around. Now sometimes, like, depending on how often you wash your hair, the suds may look just like this the first time you wash it, and you don't need to do a second go around. So, but sometimes you put a lot of product in it and it needs to be washed twice with the shampoo instead of once. So we're gonna just rinse the shampoo out here, and then we're gonna get to condition. Alright, so now that I've rinsed all the shampoo out, it's time for the conditioning process. So basically right here, as you see, I'm like blotting. When you dry your hair with a towel, make sure you use a towel that's 100% cotton. You don't want to use anything other than cotton. Like if you don't have towels that are 100% cotton, then you can use like 100% cotton t-shirt, anything. But cotton is better than like polyester or whatever else be in the towels. See my curls trying to come back, so that's why I try to not put too much product and heat and damage on my hair, because I'm trying to get my natural hair back to the way it was. So, I'm basically going to get my conditioner. And the conditioner that I use is the Mayo Organics. As you know, I like the Mayo Organics product, but it's the mint and rosemary hair mask, and it is way better than like a regular conditioner, because it's not conditioner. Well, it's conditioner, but it's like a deep conditioner. It's basically what I'm saying. So every time I wash my hair, I do a deep conditioning on it. But like by now you guys should know I like to work in sections. It's so much easier on your life when you work in sections. So here I'm working in sections, parting in sections. Okay, y'all. So I thought I was recording when I did put the deep conditioning mask in my hair, but unfortunately I wasn't. So I didn't get the footage of me doing it. But basically it's the same as what I do when I put the rice water clay mask in my hair. And I just parted in 4 sections. And when I put the conditioner in, I comb it out. Just make sure you start from your ends. Comb from your ends to your roots. Don't start from your roots and comb to your ends, because all the knots will go to your end, and that's just, you don't want that. It's not comfortable feeling. So always comb the knots out at the end first and work your way up. The conditioning mask that I use is the Mayo Organics Rosemary Mint Strengthening Hair Mask, and I've been using her products now for about like maybe 6 months, maybe a little longer. I can't quite remember, but her products are amazing. So if you were thinking about trying her products and you didn't know like how good her products was, highly recommend. I use her rosemary and mint shampoo and hair mask, and I use her rice water clay mask and her rice water. It's like, it comes, I can't explain it. I'll have to show y'all. Just hold on. It's gonna get dark. All right, I'm back. So I also use her split end therapy. That's what it's called. And you basically put this in your hair before you wash it. Helps repair your split ends and everything. As you can tell, I love it because it's about gone and it's about time for me to get some more. So yes, everything I use of hers is either the Rosemary and Mint collection or the 2 products that I like from her Rice Water collection. But all her products are good. So it's just which collection works best for you and what state your hair is in and what you can use. So I highly recommend. And her vitamins, her hair, skin, and nail vitamins are great as well. Expensive. They're very expensive, but they're great. I get mine from Target because Walmart don't sell them. Don't know why, but yeah, I mean the Walmart in your areas might, but the Walmart in my area don't. So I have to go to Target to get them, and those vitamins are like $21. But it's a 30-day supply, so I guess expensive. But yeah, so I'll get back to you after it's time to wash this out. After I wash this out and go into my blow drying. All right, you guys, so as you can see, I've already blow dried the back of my hair. I like to use the olive oil heat protected serum. I like to use the serum better than the spray base because the spray base, especially with flat ironing your hair, the spray base just makes your hair more wet, and I don't know, I just don't like it. I like the oil base better. So as you can see, I'm right now putting heat protectant on my hair, and I always use a blow dryer with a comb on it. It works better for me. If you don't have a blow dryer with a comb on it, you can always use your regular blow dryer without the comb and get you a vent brush. A vent brush, it looks like a wig brush, but it has the holes in the back of it. That's a vent brush, and you can use that as your comb to basically do what I'm doing to my hair, except that my blow dryer has a comb on it. But yeah, so like I said, I like to work in sections, so I always split my hair into 4 sections, and I work my way around my head in my sections. Now, if I'm in a rush, then I don't work in sections. I just go for what I know. But I'm not in a rush tonight. I'm at home, not going anywhere today. So I basically just, split my hair into the 4 sections, and I worked my way around. Now, being with the blow dryer, also, like I said, and I'm going to keep saying, just to get it stuck in your head, work from your ends and go up. Don't start from your roots and go down. But being that I had combed my hair out, it really wasn't any knots in it, so I really didn't have to work my way from my ends to my roots, if that makes sense. I just went through it because my hair was already detangled from when I combed it out with the conditioner and stuff. But with the serum heat protectant, a little goes a long way because it's an oil-based heat protectant, and you don't want to put too much in your hair because it will definitely make your hair super oily, and you're going to be blow drying for a long time trying to get your hair dry with that oil in your hair. So a little goes a long way on each section. So yeah, my arm was getting a little tired here, so but yeah, like I said, a little goes a long way. You don't want to put too much of an oil base in your hair. Even with a spray base, you don't want to put too much in your hair because spray base just makes your hair even more wet. Like, is that I just don't get the point of that. But it's to each his own, whatever you like. If you like the spray base better, go for the spray base. If you like the oil better, go for the oil. The oil actually works better for me, but I like to use everything with either coconut oil or argan oil in it, and my heat protectant has coconut oil in it. Coconut oil works the best for me. So right here, I'm just going through the rest of my hair. Once I got all 4 sections pretty much dry, I take it, pull it up, and I just go through my whole head just to make sure that it is dry, because even if you're planning on straightening your hair or anything, you don't want to leave any wet spots. So right here, I'm basically going to get my comb, my wide tooth comb, and I'm going to comb it all down, and then I'm going to blow dry to make sure that the middle is dry, because that be the part that is the part that always stays wet for some reason. I don't know why, but it's like when you blow dry your hair and you like going through with your fingers, the middle of your hair is the part that's always still wet. So I like to comb my hair down and go through it again with the blow dryer just to make sure that it is all the way dry. Okay, so now that I am done blow drying, it is time for me to oil my scalp. I use the Maya Organics Rosemary and Mint oil. As y'all can see, I love her Rosemary and Mint collection. Like, everything that I use is from that collection. I only use 2 products from the Rice Water collection, but with this oil, I don't part it in small sections and can't get it out, blah blah blah. I don't part it in small sections and oil each section. I part in big sections, and I go through it with the dropper because that's an oil and not a grease, so you don't want too much of that in your hair. So like, I part in big sections, and I just go through it with the oil, and then after that I run through it and massage it with my fingers. All right, so that's pretty much my hair wash routine. I'm probably gonna take it and straighten it tomorrow. I'll probably just pull it into like a really low ponytail, put my bonnet on, a silk bonnet, because you know cotton pillows and stuff like that pull your hair out. So if you don't have silk pillowcases, then you definitely need to keep a silk scarf or a silk bonnet on your head. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna straighten it tomorrow. And yeah, so that's my routine, and that's all I do for the day. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, so I didn't get something in the video, but I can't remember, so I have to go back and see. But yeah, so remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell so you can be notified every time your girl upload, because you know we trying to grow our fan base, you know, get a family started, because we are a family. We are a family, like a giant tree reaching out to the sky. But anyways, yeah, so that's it for the night, and I'll see you guys in my next video.